Oh, I forgot how to pay this shit. Oh shit, man. And he got a J road.
When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a team from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody.
I'm gonna get some powerhouse, man. Already.
In their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. He'll take it himself. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the fourth quarter.
And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. It's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Sure, man.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
The Razorbacks decide to punt it away. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Power football with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Open space at the 25. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. To throw, it's Carr. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
Now, I love night games because you have all day to get excited, get jacked up, and you could tell QB might have been a little too excited, forcing the ball into coverage on the
Trying to take it. Oh, God. To the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And the Hogs have put up the first touchdown of the game, and whooping.
Woo Pig going nuts in the stands. Great fan base. They get excited, and you get out to the lead early, putting that score on the board, they are going nuts.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Oh, shit.
That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Price. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here come the Irish back on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Leaves it with the back. Got a little space. There he goes. He's at the 50.
Looking crazy.
The 30. The 20. Touchdown, Irish. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Both players in the game.
I mean, let's go. That's a day's worth of yards right there on one carry. The home run hitter takes the snap, gets the football. He does the rest, shows off the speed, taking it 90-plus
How did I?
yards to the house.
And he made the extra point without problem. They're coming
Just
up
like
to
that.
tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Leaves it with the running back. the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
This quarterback part of their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Maybe.
The whole point of running the quarterback
Maybe.
these designed runs is to get an extra blocker. You should be getting more movement up front, but that time, guys were getting knocked backwards, and as a result, they actually lost to you.
Dropping back, it's Green. Gonna take a shot at this DB. It's complete. Touchdown, Arkansas. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Coming out with it, it's Pauly. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Off from the shotgun. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started.
Man, there's wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
Back to throw, it's Carr. Going for it all. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn it over and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forced it a little bit.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. He leaves it with the back. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Might as well stick with him. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. He's got it on the run. Touchdown! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
He'll bring it out. It's Pauly. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They'll keep it on the ground. He has the first and still on his feet. Breaks into the open. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive
Fucking
coordinator.
crazy.
With that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about from the play caller on up.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And once he got away from the knee, they had no
Easy work.
catching it. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to get him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
And right down the middle. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anthony. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. On the move, it's Washington.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Green. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. The Hogs getting it done through the air, evoking memories of Ryan Mallett.
And that's what the fans of Arkansas want to see. They've always got that physical ground game. They always want to have a little bit of balance. And when they get that balance, they get that offense cooking, they get everybody pretty excited. You might even get a woo, Pig City.
Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
And the Razorbacks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught near the sticks. It's Green. Finds a crease at the 20. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Well, this is a quarterback who has outstanding running ability, and he's hoping the defense is going to give him an opportunity to tuck this football and get upfield, but there was nothing there. You saw him that time. Hold on to it, hold, hoping someone on defense was going to get out of position, but nobody did. Really nice job by the defense that time, playing assignment football against the option, and everybody staying home. Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football.
Touchdown, Arkansas! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. They marched 79 yards on the drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Price. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Motion from the back. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's how you go up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. Found the spot of the defense.
Caught me.
And he ran away from the defense to take it in.
Slipping.
Notre Dame.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And the extra point is good. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Anthony. He was looking for a lot more on that one. Instead, he's out of bounds at the 14. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout.
Fucked up.
Time dwindling away as they
Indecisive.
put points on the board right before the half. Dropping back, it's Green. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. He's got it for a big play. We've got a time. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Back shoulder at it.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Wants to throw on 1st down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And those corner routes, those quarterbacks need to throw the ball with some air and put it towards the sideline, away from the defender. You could tell a little bit maybe underthrown. The defender doing a good job sticking with the play, getting his hand on the football, and getting the deflection.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He lets it fly. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's going to wrap it up here in the 1st half. Stay tuned. 2nd half not too far away. The Razorbacks
No
will kick
defense
it off
out
to
there.
start the
Damn.
2nd half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Price. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the 2nd half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Looking for room, it's Price. Can't get him to the ground. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5.
A lot of times when you think about speed back, speed, you think on the edge. You don't think in between the tackles. You don't think about breaking tackles. They try to break your ankles. The problem is when you're trying to run there as fast as you possibly can, a lot of times you don't get to put a good hit on him. And in turn, you see he breaks tackles and make big plays.
Out across the 25 to the 26, but needed a little bit more. It'll be 4th down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires left. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Needed that.
I know the analytics tell me to be
Needed that.
in the 2nd half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hind.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
To the ground with the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
They'll run play action. Dances away to buy time. He's got the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the 1st.
He'll ride his man on the option. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game.
Fucking Iran.
They really focused on this.
Iran.
The dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Wants to throw. It's Green. Catch in the middle. It's Hill. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they take it in for 6 more points. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing the tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Coming out with it, it's Price. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Fucking gay.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Now he'll throw back into the middle.
Oh my God, good play. I jumped that shit wrong. Malachi Field.
Really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Nice execution by this defense on second and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on him. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
Turning to the running game here on third and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And this is a no-brainer. It's fourth down. We're down multiple possessions. We got to make this happen. We got to get the first down. We can't be worried about the clock. Then we got to go fast, work the sidelines to the best of our advantage to save as much clock so we can get multiple scores.
Oh my God. Motherfucker Barry Sanders Jr. Best player in the game, he. Best player in the game.
Getting set for the point after.
Yeah. No, he's right. If you go to the roster and put all players in the NCAA, he's ranked number 1. Yeah, he's crazy.
Set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
He was crazy last year too.
Yeah, I never played with him last year.
He'll bring it out. It's Anthony.
I played with him a couple times last year.
Kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
Now on first down from the 28. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Oh, he's got some space. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. And the Razorbacks will have it 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back.
Ah.
A short gain on the play. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running back searching for a hole. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
He did a really good job on third down, knowing where the sticks were, making sure he got past it. Listen, quarterbacks can get hit near the goal line punching in. On third down, those are those situations where it's okay to put the quarterback's body on the line.
Calls his own number. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for the whole length of a game.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quarterback keeper powers through the defender. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll do it himself. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage.
One score game, me tell you.
And especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they
need to happen early
Huh?
to get the belief and to
I
get
was
this
right there,
crowd
little
involved.
stupid
And when the
little
crowd gets
interception.
involved, Jesse, it changes the game. And I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you,
Run the ref.
regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're
You roll
tough to
J,
beat,
man.
period. And you know this crowd and these
Wait,
fans,
run the net.
they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That will put the wrap on things from here for David Pollock and Jesse Palmer.
David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Smoke some of the shit I just got from JL. Dang, Sean Taylor, 99 overall. Cam Newton, 99 overall. Reggie Bush, 99 overall.
Look at me.
You see this shit, the Ultimate Team?
Oh, that's what we should have.
I still got my Ultimate. Let me click on Ultimate Team. Ranksgiving, final rank 1. What the fuck? Tim Tebow. Season 5, Tim Tebow. Charles Wilson. I ain't buying none of these packs. Fuck this shit. It's too late. The new joint about to come out. Welcome back, Pat. They be press trying to keep you playing this game. Jackson Eck. Dang, who the fuck is Lobo? He tight like that? That must be they got hip hop playing. They was gonna get a black player. Nazir Hunter. You looking at your team?
Okay.
Your ultimate team.
No, I just played. Fuck it. Well, look at. I'm going now though. I am. I wasn't at first.
They gave me some cards.
So,
Dang, 91 overall keep to lead. They don't even play this shit. People actually be spending money on these cards and shit. I guess. I said Redskins might pick the South Carolina linebacker Kilgore in like the fourth round.
He's a little linebacker to test out, you know?
Yeah.
It won't hurt nothing.
With McGee.
Yeah. You got any info on Bobby Wagner? I don't know.
He coming back. He playing.
Okay, nice. I mean, come on, dog. You can't have the leader of the team in sacks and tackles, and act like he a slouch.
Yeah, ain't no slouch.
He led your team in tackles. Give a fuck how old that nigga is, man. I know he's slow on his feet, though. He's messing little.
Yeah, he can't pass, but he can't